70. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the RTX Blackwell family. Well, GeForce democratized AI. Now AI has come back and revolutionized GeForce. Let's talk about artificial intelligence. Well, Blackwell is in full production. It is incredible what it looks like. So first of all, every single cloud service provider now have systems up and running. 200 different configurations. They're liquid-cooled, air-cooled, x86, Nvidia Grace CPU versions, NVLink 36 by 2, NVLink 72 by 1, whole bunch of different types of systems so that we can accommodate just about every single data center in the world. These systems are being currently manufactured in some 45 factories. It tells you how pervasive artificial intelligence is and how much the industry is jumping onto artificial intelligence in this new computing model. Well, the reason why we're driving it so hard is because we need a lot more computation. And it's very clear, it's hard to tell. You don't ever want to reach your hands into a dark place. Hang on a second, is this a good idea? All right. This is my show and tell. This is a show and tell. So, this NVLink system, this right here, this NVLink system, this is GB200 NVLink 72. It is 1.5 tons, 600,000 parts, approximately equal to 20 cars, 120 kilowatts. It has a spine behind it that connects all of these GPU together, 2 miles of copper cable. We build them, we liquid cool them, we test them, we disassemble them, ship them in parts to the data centers because it's 1.5 tons. We reassemble it outside the data centers and install them. The manufacturing is insane. But the goal of all of this is because the scaling laws are driving computing so hard that this level of computation, Blackwell over our last generation, improves the performance per watt by a factor of 4. Performance per watt by a factor of 4, performance per dollar by a factor of 3. That basically says that in one generation, we reduce the cost of training these models by a factor of 3. Or if you want to increase the size of your model by a factor of 3, it's about the same cost. And every single data center is limited by power. And so if the perf per watt of Blackwell is 4 times our last generation, then the revenue that could be generated, the amount of business that can be generated in the data center is increased by a factor of 4. Now, the goal of all of this is so that we can create one giant chip. The amount of computation we need is really quite incredible, and this is basically one giant chip. If we had to build this as one chip, obviously this would be the size of the wafer, but this doesn't include the impact of yield. It would have to be probably 3 or 4 times the size. But what we basically have here is 72 Blackwell GPUs or 144 dies. This one chip here is 1.4 exaflops. The world's largest supercomputer, fastest supercomputer, only recently, this entire room's supercomputer only recently achieved an exaflop plus. This is 1.4 exaflops of AI floating point performance. It has 14 terabytes of memory, but here's the amazing thing. The memory bandwidth is 1.2 petabytes per second. That's basically the entire internet traffic that's happening right now. The entire world's internet traffic is being processed across these chips. This is what we're trying to do, and this is the miracle. This is the miracle of the Blackwell system. The Blackwell dies right here. It is the largest single chip the world's ever made. But yet, the miracle is really, in addition to that, this is the Grace Blackwell system. Okay, let's talk about physical AI. What we need to do is we need to create the effectively the world model as opposed to GPT, which is a language model. And this world model has to understand the language of the world. It has to understand physical dynamics, things like gravity and friction and inertia. It has to understand cause and effect. If you drop something, it falls to the ground. And so all of these types of understanding, is intuitive understanding that we know that most models today have a very hard time with. And so we would like to create a world, we need a world foundation model. Today we're announcing a very big thing. We're announcing Nvidia Cosmos, a world foundation model that is designed, that was created to understand the physical world.
In January 2025, Nvidia unveiled its latest innovation at CES, the geforce RTX 50 series GPUs, powered by the cutting-edge Blackwell architecture. The release signifies a monumental leap in graphic processing, integrating advanced artificial intelligence capabilities to redefine the gaming and creative experience. Architectural advancement. The Blackwell architecture introduces a paradigm shift from the preceding era Lovelace architecture. Central to this evolution is the incorporation of enhanced tensor cores, facilitating sophisticated AI computation directly on the GPU. This integration enables real-time neural rendering, allowing for more lifelike graphics and immersive environments. This flagship RTX 5090 boasts an unprecedented 92 billion transistors, delivering up to 3,352 trillion AI operations per second. This represents a substantial increase in computation power compared to RTX 4090, which features 76 billion transistors. Such enhancement translates to a 2x performance boost in running creative generative AI models, even within constrained memory environments. And DLSS 4, leap in AI-powered graphics. Nvidia's introduction of deep learning supersampling DLSS 4 marks a significant advancement in AI-driven graphic rendering. Utilizing a transform-based architecture, DLSS 4 predicts and generates superior representation of objects, enhancing resolution, responsiveness, and overall fluidity in gaming experiences. At launch, DLSS 4 is compatible with 75 games and applications, including major titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Hogwarts Legacy, which both are my favorite game. Autonomous game character. A groundbreaking feature of the RTX 50 series is the support for autonomous game character. Leveraging industry-leading AI capabilities, these GPUs can power non-player craft NPRs that perceive, plan, and act with a human-like behavior. This innovation is being integrated into the popular games such as PUBG, Battleground, and upcoming Enjoy, promising a more dynamic and engaging gaming experience. Comparative analysis with the competitors. In the computation landscape, Nvidia's RTX 50 series stands out for its AI integration and performance metrics. While AMD and Intel have made strides in GPU developments, the Blackwell architecture's focus on AI-driven features sets Nvidia's apart. For instance, the AI Foundation module for RTX TCs introduces alongside the RTX 50 series, offer creator tools to develop digital humans, podcasts, images, and videos showcasing Nvidia's commitment to AI innovation. Conclusion: Nvidia's GeForce RTX 50 series GPU represent a significant advancement in graphic technology, seamlessly blending enhanced computational power with sophisticated AI capabilities. This fusion not only elevates gaming and creative application, but also sets a new benchmark in the GPU industry, reinforcing Nvidia's position at the forefront of the technology's innovation.